Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning. What is the date? March 27. I can't believe March is almost gone. It's crazy. So I'm live every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm a bit late, so sorry about that. Every morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, every Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And you can find me on my website any other time at dazzledbystamping.com. So good morning, Carrie. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad that you're here this week. I hope you enjoyed the zoo. We missed you. Well, you checked in quick one time. All right, I'm going to refresh my screen a second, make sure that I can see all comments. And, oops. And check out. Okay, so we're all good. So, today I'm going to show you some online exclusives again. Mostly it's designer paper, but also I have, hi Lenny. Mostly I have designer paper. There's the news. Okay, so do you say zinnia or zinnia? I think those are the two ways that I've heard it. I always say zinnia. And hi Nancy, thanks for popping in quick. Hi Marlene, I forgot to check on you yesterday. I thought of you and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait a little bit, and then I forgot to do it later. So how's mom doing? So all right, so do you say zinnia? I don't know how you're gonna say this. Text, put this in the comments. Do you say zinnia or zinnia? You have to, I guess, sound it out phonetically to let me know. Hi, Jamie. Did we miss you last week? I forgot. I feel like it was last week that you said you were going to be gone, or maybe it was while I was gone. I don't remember. So sorry. Anyway, have that. Hey, so what actually, before I do my randomizer, I'm going to show you. I just really simplified. I was in full the last 2 weeks. Okay, that's what I thought. So I showed this card last week, so I'm going to do my randomizer for it. Good morning, Terry. And I said I was still going to give 2 cards away, even though I only made 1. I love this design paper, and I just did the other, like for this, as big as it is, it took up more than a quarter of the designer paper, but I could fit another one of these dies on it, and so I did the other quarter of it. So I just did sort of identical cards. So this one is Coastal Cabana. Hi, Marcia. Thank you for sharing already. And this one is, oh, what is it called? Good morning. For some reason, I'm seeing Origami Owl Jewelry. Is that Dina or is that somebody else? Thank you. Tell me your name if you are okay with that. This has to be Dina. She already shared my video. Balmy Blue. Is Balmy Blue current? Which one's the current blue? Just a sec, it's right here by me. That's you, sorry. Okay, good. Balmy Blue. Whew, crazy. Hi, Julie. So anyway, this one is Balmy Blue, and this one is Coastal Cabana. But then the purple is the new Petunia Pop. So I decided to use colors that were current with the with the new in color. So, so I do have 2 cards to give away. And so with that said, thank you for sharing, Marlene. I'm going to pop over to the randomizer now and do that. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. I forgot which one I sent you. Okay, I'm on the randomizer. I already have it set up and start. Now I just have to find a pen. Oh, here's one. All right. Ooh, yay, my winner's Marlene. All right. Marlene is my first winner. All right, and then do one again. Oops, I can't. Pick another winner. There we go. And start. Marcia Hill, you're my other winner. Congratulations. Okay, so that's out of the way. So I will get these out to you soon. Thanks, Dina. I'm like, ooh, I have a new watcher. Okay, so I'm done with that. So yes, congratulations to Eminem. Just a second. So I might have 3 projects for you today, but I'm not sure. They're all, let's see. Oh, well, one's from my class. One's from my class last night, and my all occasions class, and it's actually, I cased it from a swap that I got. It's really easy and amazing. And the other 2 are from my club this month. What I did for my club. Well, so I guess it's just one of my clubs that I did one of these. Anyway, that it's a treat container. So chocolate. That one I'll do for sure. But one of the other club ones I'm not sure if I'm going to do. Okay, so I should show you the design paper. Did I show you the Zinnia designer paper already? Okay, did anybody tell me? Do they say Zinnia? Say Zin if you say Zinnia. Or do you say Zinnia? Say Z, Z-E-E, if you say Zinnia. I have heard it both ways. When I kept getting, not corrected, but they're like, oh, I always say Zinnia. Okay, Marcia says Zin. That's how I was saying it. And then a couple of people said, oh, I always say Zinnia. And so then when I said Zinnia, then the person goes, Zinnia? I don't know. I wonder what the dictionary says. It probably shows both pronunciations. Good morning, Dot. Are you having fun out east? I keep seeing pictures. Your face pops up. I'm not good always about liking pictures. I just sort of scroll. Okay, so I don't think that I've shown these. So I think I'm going to do it while I have you down. So then I can show you the pictures better because they're not 6 by 6. And I'm going to have to show you one that's just a piece of paper. Is this? Sorry. I only have one package of this. I'm glad that you're having fun, Dot. Okay, so I'm going to put you down and show you my designer paper, and then I'm going to do some stamping with it. Oh, on a bus towards home. Oh, I didn't know that you guys usually traveled by bus. I knew that's what you did with you and Dawn. I didn't know that that's what you did with you and Roger. That's an easy way to travel and not have to be exhausted, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to put you down. My magic wand, backwards, upside down, and here we go. Ta-da! There it is. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love these colors. These are amazing colors. So none of these are new in colors because they came out well, they came out already, is what. So I'll read you the colors in a minute, but you probably can figure a lot of them out. Okay, so here is one piece that's almost gone. So this is just the whole piece is like this, and then it has this for the background. And then this is amazing. I love this one very much. Oh, I'll show you both ways. So here's the back of it. These are flowers, not stars. They sort of look like stars from far away. I thought they were, and then I realized they're flowers. These are tiny little zinnias. So I don't know if there was a consensus. Only a couple people told me. So this is petal pink. They look like dots. Zinnia. Well, thank you, Marcia. So I'm not saying it wrong. These look like dots, and I'm not sure I can even get them close enough for you to see. They're actually teeny, 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 tiny little flowers. But I don't think anybody will pick up that they're actually flowers if you use that side. But you can see a dot in the middle of it. Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. So this is probably Melon Mambo. I know that's one of the colors in here. This too? Or is this red? Let me look. Yep, this side's real red with Melon Mambo pluses and dots. Leaves. Not sure I'd ever choose the leaf side. And stripes. So the colors in here are berry. I'll just step aside so you can see this. Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Flirty Flamingo, Highland Heather, Lemon Lime Twist, Lemon Lolly, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, and Real Red. So this is gorgeous paper. So oh, and then there's this one. I guess I didn't realize I thought there was another sheet of this. So I love this one, and actually I'm going to be using this one. So you can cut it in half, and you have two long sections of stems, and then here's the back of this one. Morning, Sandy. All right, so this paper is available. There is a stamp set and coordinating dies, I think, but the stamp set is non-orderable right now, last I knew. But I'm assuming that it will be coming soon because Stampin' Up! Is in charge of, whoops, one more piece, in charge of manufacturing the stamp set. So they just have to have time to make it. Okay, so I'm going to set aside my first club one and decide later if I'm going to do that or not. Okay, so the paper is gorgeous. That's all that I bought. I didn't buy the stamp set. So this is, well, a lot of my cards tend to be like this. I'm very designer paper driven. I just love our designer paper. So this is Mossy Meadow. So it's going to go with the leaves that are in here, Mossy Meadow. And this is a normal card front, except that an inch is cut off. Just a sec. It's spelled with an I, so I would say Zen. If it were spelled with an E, I would say Z. Well, you would think that, Lenny, but you can't always think that way. Some things aren't spelled the way that they look, or don't sound the way they look, so I can't go by that. But Marcia looked up for us how it's pronounced, so there you go. Hi, Debbie. Okay, so this is for the inside. I'm going to do the inside first. So whenever you have a cut front, which is really easy to do, I always do my scoring first, but I cut this off first and then scored it at 4 1/4. You still score at 4 1/4 because then you flip it around. So whenever you cut part of the front off, you know that you're going to have something pretty on the inside. So, I went with the way that this was designed. So it's a little bit smaller than this. The designer paper is not as long as this piece. It's matched with this one. So then we're going to go here. You say Zinnia. Well, based on, was it Google? I forgot now. Marcia Googled it or something. Based on that, you're wrong, Julie. But I don't care. All right, so now I'm going to use this piece and go here. I'm just glad that whichever way I pronounce it, people understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so here is my card. I'm almost done. Can you believe it? So what I'm choosing to use for my greeting, because I'm not sure there's any greetings in this stamp set. I don't think that there are, but I don't remember for sure. But the way that you can find out is go look online and search Zinnia. Because it is an online exclusive, and that is anytime that you go there, that you search for something online, you can tell if it's available or not. You can't tell a date, but you can tell if it's available or not because it will say currently unavailable or it's just right there. The price always shows, but I have a hint for you. So some people are still confused. An online exclusive only means that you can only find it online. It's not in a catalog, but if you click on the picture, you can find find the item number of it. So if you're making out a wish list to come to club or something like that, or come to a class, you can find the item number. Just click on the picture and then the item number shows. But otherwise on the front, it just shows the picture and the price. No, yeah. Okay, so setting this aside. So I decided to use So Sincere for my stamp set. And I want to check something really quick because I did not check this before. Oops, if I can find where I have it. All right. So I'm looking at Last Chance products. I have these lists online. Actually, you can see online also, if you're wondering about something, when you click, let's say you searched So Sincere online, it will tell you retiring soon if it is. I don't know that it is, so I'm going to look. I don't remember where it's found or what page it's on. You know what? I'm going to use my catalog for that because I know. Because I have this in page number order. All right. Oh, wait, it's in the mini catalog. Is it in the mini catalog? I can't find where. I thought that we had an index in the back of this one. Just a minute. There we go. So refreshing. Okay, it's not in this one. I forgot it's in the mini catalog. Oh, maybe it was in the holiday one and it carried forward. That might be. Okay, so it's not in either of these. So it is an online exclusive. So you could, well, it doesn't tell us. Online exclusives don't tell us when they retire. So I have no idea if this is retiring. If it's available, you can get it. Anyway, I love this stamp set. I love this vertical happy birthday. I'm not using that, but I love that. Oh, and I already have my stamp Okay, so I'm choosing Hope You're Feeling Better Soon. And I need my ink pad. Hot. I thought the whole thing was retiring when I first went through something. All right, so I tilted this so it helps it go through. By tilted, do you know what I mean by tilted? So it's not a straight edge going into the tightest part of the machine. It's a corner that's starting out. Plus I made my capital A. Okay. Uh-oh, what is going on? Just a sec, my phone is being weird. Just a second. Watching with Regina. Ooh, keep trying Wi-Fi. Sorry, my phone is being weird. It's giving me a message that something's wrong. Hi, Regina. Capital E. Yes, I made my capital E. I'm glad that you're here. I miss seeing you. Okay. I assume you guys are having problems seeing me. It just was trying to reconnect. I see something come up. It's horrible when I have my phone turned down. I can't read what someone is saying. By the way, hi Jennifer. I saw that you got on. You said you got on late, but that's okay. It keeps cutting out. I know. I'm sorry. Is it really bad or it's just occasional? Like it looks like it's back on for me now. I don't know. Sun kept freezing too. It's good now. Can you see me now? A lot. Keep receiving message too. Losing signal. All right. Well, right now it's not doing it. For me, anyway. Can you guys see me? If it keeps doing it, I think it's a Comcast thing because right before, okay, you see me now, good. Sorry, I'm looking for my dimensionals. I thought I had them right here, and of course not. Of course I don't. Oh, they're there. I did have them right here. No, you know what? I think it's Comcast because right before it started doing the red, trying to reconnect, it said having trouble finding Wi-Fi. Shall we use cellular or try again? So it must be a Comcast thing. Okay, so I did my Hope You Feel Better Soon on with the perennial postage dies, and I just put a couple of dimensionals on, and it's going right here. And then we're going to use, I'm not sure that this, I don't think this color is in here. These are Fresh Frieza. These are from the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. But this Fresh Frieza goes really well with the gorgeous grape that's on here. So there you go. Here's my card. Looks dark now. I didn't do anything on the inside. All right. Now I'm nervous, like it's gonna keep doing it. Okay, so if I do my card from club, thank you. I will do it at the end because I want to get to this other project first. So I'm doing the, where did it all go? Oh, here it is. I'm doing the, so pretty much grow some of them. Yeah, they are very pretty. I'm doing my treat container first. So first of all, these are glossy dots from the catalog, and they are sticking around. That's good. I'm glad it's been good. Thank you, Julie. I I'm going to be using these. These are like all of the colors that are in the Zinnia designer paper. So that's a cool thing. Okay, so putting those aside. So I'm using this piece, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a matchbox. So I'm going to show you. So I'll tell you what I did. So I'm doing 2 Lindt chocolate balls, and I actually measured them on my grid paper here to see like how wide they were. So I wanted a 3-inch long center. This center is what the box bottom is going to be. And then this is 1.5 inches. Yes, this is 1.5 inches wide. So I started, excuse me, I need a drink a second. So I started with this size, what I wanted. Then I decided how tall I wanted my walls to be. So to do the math for this, I would have done 1.5, but I did 1.25 because then, just a sec, I gotta make sure that I do my math. So I'm gonna do the math quick. So I had 1.5 for my box for the width of it by 3 inches. This is what my box bottom was going to be. Then I wanted 1.25 inches, which if you do that, add that together or times 2, you get 2.5. Okay? I don't know if you can see that. I should have written it darker. I'm going to write it darker so you get my idea of my math. Okay, 1 1/4 times 2 or plus each other is 2.5. Okay, still not sure. Okay, so my original box bottom is 1.5 by 3. So the reason I'm doing times 2, the 1 1/4 times 2, is because I have one side here and one side here. So I need to plan double the height of the box. Does that make sense? So now I add 2.5 on this side, and I get 4. And I add 2.5 on this side, and I get 5.5. This is why I went with the half, because my 5.5 is half of the 11. Like if you were to cut the 8.5 by 11 cardstock in half, you get 5.5. Okay, so does that make sense how I came up with my measurements for this box? I don't have a template. I'd probably lose it if I did. I just do the math when I know what I want. So I scored, so it's 5.5 by 4. And then I scored at this one, this is the sides. I scored at 1 1/4 all the way around. Okay? So this was just to, can you guys even see the lines? So this was just to decide how big the box is. So now I'm going to do some cutting because I need to make tabs with my, there it is. Needed to find one of my scissors. Need to make tabs with this. Okay, so I'm going to cut right on the score line. And then I'm also going to cut a wedge out on the tab that's going to be tucked. So this is going to be tucked, and then it's going to help it come together. So I'm going to cut on the score line and cut a wedge out of this tab. So I'm doing it on both sides. Did I tell you why I'm cutting the wedge out? So I'm cutting the wedge out because then when you fold it together, it won't try to be, it'll fold together fine. It won't try to be taller than the box. It'll go in well. Okay, so now I'm going to crease these on all sides. I have my phone folder. Somewhere I do. Alright. So we're going to crease these on the sides. You guys having a problem again? Or are you just listening intently? Okay. Now I'm going to do something I usually don't do. I usually do not use liquid glue, but I'm using that this time. So, quick trick. Okay, good. Thank you, Julie. Quick trick. I don't buy anything special for my glue to stand it up. I probably shared this with you already. I just use a leftover ribbon thing and put my lid in it, and then it can stay standing. Then you don't have to try to shake it like crazy and get it to come out. So I'm using liquid glue, and I'm doing the outside of both of these tabs because I'm going to tuck it in. Does that make sense? I decided to use liquid glue because, I don't know, I didn't want to mess with, I just didn't want to use tear and tape today. So liquid glue is actually a really strong glue. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you the color paper. It's Gorgeous Grape. The liquid glue is really strong. You just have to hold it for a minute for it to hold, and then you're all good. Okay, so now we're gonna do this side. I almost did that inside of that one. That would not have been good. So this is the outside of the tab so that I can tuck it inside and it won't show. Sorry, I forgot to tell you the color. That's silly. Okay, so we have our box bottom. And did I tell you I'm making a matchbox? That's what I'm going to do. So we have our box bottom, and we'll just set that aside. I'm going to put my glue aside also. Okay, so now I want to put designer paper around here, but I want it to be sturdier than just designer paper. You know that designer paper, ours is pretty thick, but it's not as thick as I want it to be. So I made a white cardstock one. Now, the way that I did this, I had to keep in mind, well, first of all, I'm going to get my trimmer out and show you. I had to keep in mind that my bottom is 1.5 and my sides are 1 1/4. So I'm going to be going all the way around this. I need every other to be 1.5 and 1 1/4. But when you go around a curve, you have to plan for that space. So here's what I did. I should come up with what the measurements are, but I feel like this would be easier. So I'm going to show you on, I got to get my trimmer to the right spot. I'm going to show you on my trimmer how I did it. So I started at the bottom, so I needed 1.5. Can you see my 1.5 line right here? And then I'm going to use my scissors, then I can point to it. So my 1.5 is right here. And then I went one more little line and I scored. So I moved that score line. So I scored right here. 1.5 and a little line. Truly, this is 1 9/16. But I don't think people like talking in 16ths, so I'm not going to. So that was my first score line. Then the next one, I needed to plan for a side. So I went to 1 1/4 plus a little line. It'll help me get around the curve. Then I needed to plan for the top. I had to go 1.5 plus a little line. Then I had to plan for the other side, 1 1/4 plus a little line. And then you need extra. You need a tab to be able to close it. So there's like, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch of a tab here. So I'm going to crease all these. Maybe you don't like knowing all of the math of it all, but I feel like it's helpful to help you visualize how you can do it at home for whatever size item that you're trying to make a container for. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside with this. So I'm gonna put adhesive on the outside of my tab. And so that I don't do it too tight, I'm going to put this on here and make sure that it's okay and could actually slide. So it can slide in and out. Now I just need to hold it so that it dries. So I have this is my Matchbox to go in and out. I'll put the chocolate in a little bit. I do have chocolate here for you. I saved 2 to do it with you guys. Okay, so now I do want to decorate it. So here's the thing. This time when I score, I need to go my 1.5, but I need 2 of those little lines. So actually 1/8 of an inch, because again, I'm going around the corner and I'm going around more thickness. I have my, my white base here that I need to do. So I could show it on here, but I don't think it's close enough. So I did my 1.5. I just did my 1.5. I think I told you wrong for the first one. 1.5 is for the first line because I knew I was going to start this on the bottom. Then I did 1.25 plus 2 little lines. Oh, these are 1/8 of an inch anyway. So that's just 1 line. So 1.5, then 1.25 plus 2 lines, then 1.5 plus 2 lines, then 1.25 plus 2 lines, and I wanted, is it 1 inch? More than 1 inch of extra. So I did not tell you, yay for someone chocolate, right? So I didn't tell you, oops, I need my marker. So the white was 2 7/8 because no, this one's 3. The designer paper is 2 7/8. It's 3 by 6 1/2. That's what this white is. The DSP, I wanted it to be a little bit shorter, so I did 2 7/8, a little bit less wide, by 7. So now I'm going to crease all these and show you how it works. So where I don't add the extra, I start that at the bottom. Okay, so we got this again. Put this at the bottom. And do I want this inside? I feel like I want this outside this time. So I'm gonna put glue on the inside. Okay, so in rolling this around, I need the extra width, and I'm gonna put this on here. Oh, I forgot there's one more thing I did. I want my, hi Kathy, I want my, my package to actually stay on my white. I don't want it to slide off without the white. So I'm going to put this here. Oops. Here. Oh, I got glue on it. I forgot. There we go. Okay, now, I want it to stick to the white, and I know that the white will slide, so we're good. So I have my box, and now we're just going to decorate it a little bit more. Okay, so I already used the, have you guys seen the Everyday Details dies? I forgot where I put them. I'm not sure I brought them here. So I did this circle already, and I'm using the Bright Skies stamp set, and I'm doing Sprinkled with Love. I'm gonna put it right on here. So here's my little tag. All right. So I'm going to tie this. The black and white gingham is retiring. It's going away. So if you want it, you need to get it now. I use this all the time. But you guys watch me all the time, you know that. Okay, so I'm just doing a knot. Left over right. Come through. Then right over left. And come through. Alright, I need my ribbon scissors. Alright, and then for my tag, I actually want to attach it with dimensionals. Where did they go? Why is it there? I have no idea why it's always dimensionals that I lose. Oops, I just spun it around. Okay, I want it to be here and here. It is a fun ribbon. I love it. Okay, so we're going to put this here, Sprinkled with Love. And then we're going to put our embellishments on it. I think I'm going to go with pink this time. So we're going to put, these flat ones are hard to do with the take your pick tool, so I didn't use it. All right, there's this, and now I gotta get my chocolate. So tuck one in, and two in, and then we got our Matchbox. There it is. Oops, it's poking out. There we go. Cute, right? I love the colors of this. So Kathy, now that you're this, I don't remember if this was new for you or not. I think this might have been new for you. She had club this month. The next project is not new for her. But I think this one was. Thank you. I'm glad that you love it. So I love a cute Matchbox. It makes me happy. Okay. So now, I know I love the designer paper too. So now I am going to, you need to take a screenshot of this. You think this is something that you are going to want to do for 2 lint balls? So, in case you're just joining now, I was showing how this right here is my size that I wanted for my box bottom. Oh, I know, you do love little boxes. So I started with this. This was the measurements that I added to get the sides. This was my final measurement for the box bottom, the Matchbox bottom part. This is the size that I wanted, the height of the sides that I wanted. And then this is the size of the white, and this is the size of the designer paper that I used, in case you want to do that. Okay. Now, I'm going to show one with the latte. A Little Latte is the name of the sweet, and Latte Love is the bundle. So I'm going to start with, I got adhesive on here. I need to flip this over. Okay, so hopefully everybody's done with this because I'm moving on. I don't want to have adhesive causing me problems. And I didn't think to put it down because I forgot that I had adhesive on that. When I opened the box back up and had to put more adhesive on. Okay, so what we're going to do, I missed where you score each paper. Oh, sorry. You mean... So, I did not write down where I'm scoring each of these. You just, you sort of have to watch the video. So, the cardstock, you're scoring at 1 1/4 on each side of the cardstock, the Gorgeous Grape. For, we're going to go. So, there's 1 1/2 is your first score line for either of these. Then you do 1 1/4 plus a line, and 1 1/2 plus a line, and 1 1/4 plus a line. That's for the white. Now this one, all those same things, but plus 2 lines. So 1 1/2 plus, no, 1 1/2 is all by itself. And 1 1/4 plus 2. Does that make sense? And move on. So take a screenshot of, this is your score lines. Does that make sense? All right, flipping over. So, Calypso Coral. I'm going to use the coffee rings. I love these coffee rings. It cracks me up. So I'm doing coffee rings for my background, sort of. All right, done with that one. And I'm going to take, this is Petal Pink, and I'm going to take Petal Pink ink, ink it up with this coffee cup. Could you see these? I forgot to show you these. There's my coffee rings and my coffee cup. And now we have to put some coffee in it. Where's my early espresso? Oh, there it is. It's hiding. So you can order this bundle in the designer paper, but the embellishments are non-orderable until like the middle of the month. Cute, right? It's the coffee. And the ribbon is like a week later or something like that. But you still can get the stamps and the designer paper. Okay, so I have this white piece that I'm going to do, and I'm going to make it to be a hello there card. So I was just thinking, hello there, let's catch up. This is really espresso, by the way. So was the coffee in the cup. I sent out an email this morning opening up registration for my mom's, dad's, grads, brides, and babies Stamp-A-Stack. So make sure that you sign up for that if you're interested. It's April 18. I'm doing a morning and an evening class. All right, so this is good. Oh, I'm missing one of my designer papers. How was I missing that? I gotta look and see if I have have one in here. Oh, no, I'm not. Sorry, just a second. I didn't recognize it because it was flipped over. All I saw was this. This is the side that I need. Okay. So the Stamp-A-Stack is going to be 3 cards of each of those designs. There's going to be a Mother's Day or feminine card, a Father's Day or masculine card. This is 2 3/8 inch circle punch. I think you should do a virtual along with it. For the Stamp-A-Stack, I don't, that would be too hard for a Stamp-A-Stack. Stamp-A-Stacks take a long time. But if you're interested, I might be able to do a tutorial so that you could do it yourself. I'll have to think about that one. Just send all the stuff ahead of time. Right, because I plan really well that way. Okay, so before I put all this together, I am cutting out my coffee cup. So, if you are interested in, if you're interested in taking my classes, there is one that I offer through the mail, and that is my Dazzling Card Club. I do it every month, and I have people, and I do plan ahead. You don't get to do it with me, but I do plan ahead so that I can send you the packet, and then I send you the tutorial to be able to do everything. So we're going to be doing Cutest Cows this month, but registration ended yesterday. But anytime you see, are you on my mailing list, Julie? My email mailing list? Because I send out an invitation every month for, there's my coffee cup, for my newest Dazzling Card Club. So that is a way for you to be able to do it. And then that week, I send out the tutorial that has pictures of all the cards. You get everything cut and scored, die cut, punched when possible, sort of thing. But I can't stamp it for you. That is against Stampin' Up! Policy. So you have to either buy the bundle that we're using or use something that could work with it. So, okay, so now I'm going to put together all of my pieces. So I have this designer paper. So I have this. So we're going to put this designer paper. So this is called A Little Latte is the designer paper. And the bundle is called Latte Love. I'm going to put my greeting down here. And, excuse me. I have this hearts looking designer paper. It's going to go down here. And then my coffee cup is going to have dimensionals that I didn't lose this time. Sometimes we put a mini on here. Oh, I do have minis open right here. Then it doesn't squish down. Yay. Okay. So this is going to go right here. Okay, now I am using the, oh, I gotta find them. I saw them a minute ago. I am using these are called adhesive backed swirl dots. These go amazing with the latte. Notes, I'm late again. Later. Hi, Carlin. completely fine. Thanks for joining me. So these are the ones that I said are not available right now, but you can, if you have the cork rounds, you can do that, or maybe you already bought these, and so you'll have no problem doing this card. But the cork rounds would go well with this, or you could just find whatever other colors look good with it. So I'm, again, not using my take your pick tool. These big roundy ones, don't like that. There's my card. Cute card, still on the edge of whether I want that set or not. Oh, I thought you were my coffee person. I thought you said that you loved this. Thank you, Jamie. Okay, so I am done stamping, so I will pop back up and show you what I made if I can find it. Oh yeah, I see them all. I'm like, I'm missing something. It's so cute too. Love that swirl paper. I know. There's 2 versions of the swirl paper. The other one is on the back of this one. One is the deep dark that you see, and then the other one is, just a sec, I'll pull it out. I think I've shown this to you before, but I'll show you again anyway. So then there's this swirl. So it's got the petal pink and the pecan pie in it. I just like, oh, there's a bit more too. I must decide. Got it. All right then. Here's another one that I like but I haven't used yet. Just a sec. Where is it? Probably because it's because I like this one. But on the back, there's the rings already done. Love seeing cards using deeper colors than other than white or cream. I love our colors. I assume you mean like all the color, not just this with some stamping on it. Is that what you mean by that, Carlin? I need to decide which set I want. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys back up. I'm lost. Okay, here's my magic wand. Gonna put you backwards again and on the upside down you. And here I am. Okay, gotcha. Oh man, I love so much color. Oh, okay. So here's the last card that I made. I didn't know those were coffee rings. They are. So yeah, that's what I did the background stamp with here too. It's the same coffee rings, just smaller size on that designer paper. Okay, so here's the one I just did. Here is my box that I just made with the, we decided, no, we didn't decide. Marcia looked up for us. She either Googled it or I don't know which. It's pronounced zinnia. This is the zinnia designer paper. This ribbon is retiring. Make sure that you get it. It's amazing. The paper is available. These are staying. And I think the stamp set is staying too. Brighter skies. I always forget. Bright skies and sunny days. That's what So, oh, I didn't show you in case you were just entering. This is a Matchbox, so there's chocolate in here. So, I have 2 chocolates sitting here for 2 of you. I know one is Dina, the other one I don't remember. I don't know who is. But anyway, you have to pick this up. I'm not mailing this one. And then the other card that I made is this one. Just really simple with the Zinnia designer paper, and this card base is Mossy Meadow. I'll show you the inside. So this one, there's actually an inch cut off here so that you can see this designer paper inside too. Okay, so that's it. So thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to check your email for registration for my Moms, Dads, Grads, Brides, and Babies Stamp-A-Stack. I'll definitely pick up awesome cards and great. Thank you so much. Marcia, I'm wondering if you're one of... You know what? Just a sec. I'm going to go check and see who the other one is because I forgot already. It's been a while. whose this is. It is, Marcia, it's yours. I think you won chocolate right after I just gave you your chocolate one. Thank you so much. So fun. And thanks for sending the winner card. Great treat. You're welcome, Jennifer. So it's been so long. Regina is asking what? Oh, when is Mom Dad's? Sorry, I almost missed that. It is April 18, morning or evening. So that's a Thursday. So next month on a Thursday. So Marcia, it's been so long. It was the modified, what's it called? Diaper fold. That's been a while. It's just sitting here waiting for you. Well, I guess better get in gear. Yes, you better. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you again next week, next Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you. Bye.